Hi there, I'm Mohi Reza, a PhD candidate at the University of Toronto, and I'm thrilled to introduce ABScribe, an open source human AI co-writing interface that improves how writers interact with large language models for text revision tasks. Hemingway once said that the only kind of writing is rewriting, hinting at how fundamental revision is to the writing process. It goes beyond proofreading or making surface-level edits and represents a complex, non-linear process of refining ideas and exploring different ways to express them. Human-computer interaction and traditional design practices on parallel prototyping suggests that exploring multiple alternative designs, say at least 5, can spark better ideas. And we hypothesize that this principle can be applied to writing and that state-of-the-art large language models can play a role in this and enhance the rewriting process. However, this enhancement is contingent upon the editing interface providing writers with adequate affordances for managing the many variations that arise when you work with an AI. And you have to do this without increasing the writer's workload. Unfortunately, standard text editors and chat-based AI-assisted writing workflows are not up to the task. This is because they lack a systematic way to organize, compare, and refine multiple drafts of different text segments without overwriting the existing text or creating document clutter. Furthermore, the linear time-based revision history for tracking changes that you find in standard word processing tools complicates the direct comparison of different versions of text. And navigating through AI-generated suggestions in a chat-based interface can make you get easily lost in a sea of revisions and engage in excessive scrolling. All of this disrupts the creative flow and forces writers to sift through chat histories or revision histories to reconstruct their preferred text iterations from scattered sections of the log. To address these challenges, we developed an ensemble of 5 interface elements in ABScribe: variation fields, popup toolbar, variation sidebar, AI modifiers, and AI drafter. ABScribe provides tight integration between human and AI-generated text by letting users directly insert content from GPT-4 by writing out prompts in the document. Let's say I want to write an email to a professor looking for HCI research opportunities over the summer. Here's a quick demo of how that might work. I can use AI to directly add text from GPT-4 to the document. So let's say once I'm done writing this prompt, I can simply hit enter. I could accept this output, or I could discard it. Let's say I want to edit the prompt a bit. Once I'm done refining the prompt, I can hit enter to get the updated draft. Let's say this looks okay as an initial draft, so I hit accept. I can also select different pieces of this draft. Let's say I select the subject line, I select this paragraph, and I select this final little piece. Let's work with this subject line. Let's clone it and make it really clear that this is a meeting request. Okay? And make this part a bit shorter. Now, I have both the original version that I had and the version that I just created stored side by side for me to compare and edit. Let's do another one and mention that this is going to be next summer. If I click on a variation, I can select it. If I hover over variations, I get a preview of what that variation looks like. So that gives me an easy way of quickly comparing multiple variations. Let's work on this one. So I can also use AI to generate variations for me. So I can just make it shorter, and press enter. and it doesn't overwrite the original text. Instead, it just creates another variation that sits side by side. I could then take this piece from the AI, clone it, and then edit it to my liking. And let's do another one. Notice how that these variations are automatically organized into this accordion so that I could quickly skim through them and navigate through them. So for example, the subject line has these 3, whereas this little piece has these 4 variations. Let's say I don't really like this one, so I'm just going to delete it. Now let's work with this piece right here. And then let's use the AI to improve this a bit. So let's say, make it sound like I am genuinely excited. So this, of course, is too long, so I could stack these AI variations on top of each other and create another variation based on this that's shorter by just clicking on this button. And this looks all right, but I'm just going to make some final edits. And let's say that looks good. Notice how whenever I create a variation using the AI, I get a button that's automatically generated for me to reuse in other parts. For instance, let's say I want to make it slightly less formal, and I hit enter. You see that I get this informalize slightly option. And then I could reapply that to another part simply by clicking on it. And all of these instructions are editable. So this allows me to come up with a set of custom variation generators that I could reuse in different drafts. In the paper, we describe an evaluation study that shows ABScribe significantly reduces task workload and improves user perceptions of the LLM-based revision process over a widely used baseline interface. To summarize, this paper makes 2 key contributions. We contribute the design and implementation of ABScribe, an open-source LLM-enhanced writing interface, and we provide empirical evidence from an evaluation study with 12 writers showcasing the efficacy of ABScribe in enhancing the human-AI co-writing process. Thank you for your attention, and please refer to our paper for further details.